Mohamed Salah is an international football superstar. But behind the goals and glory, there's a tale of sacrifice, resilience, and untold struggles that made the man you see today.
Salah! Oh wow! Oh! That is beyond special!
In a dusty nook of the small Egyptian village of Nagrig, a boy kicks around a ragged ball. This is no ordinary child. This is Mohamed Salah, a boy with dreams bigger than the two-bedroom house he grew up in. What few realize, though, is the level of sacrifice behind Salah's childhood. While other children had normal lives in school, Salah would often skip class, sanctioned by his family. The reason? A punishing commute to pursue his dream. At only 14 years old, upon being noticed by a scout for Al Mokalloon, Salah would go on to take a 9-hour road trip consisting of 5 different buses every day just to get to practice. He would come back home at 1 a.m. and do it all again the next day. This was not the privileged upbringing of a pampered prodigy, but the raging determination of a boy who would not allow his present circumstances to determine his future. As supporters rejoice in his goal-scoring prowess, few of them realize that Salah's obsession with hitting the back of the net goes far deeper than that. Mokalloon won 4-0, but Salah missed and sat alone in the locker room weeping uncontrollably. This was not arrogance. It was the flaming ambition of a young man who expected perfection from himself long before the world expected it from him. Before we continue, be sure to like and subscribe for more stories of overlooked football stars. Salah's career could have come to a dead end when the Egyptian League was suspended in the aftermath of the tragic Portside Stadium riot, which killed 74 people. A friendly against FC Basel and some twisted fate had opened an unlikely door to Europe. Playing as a second-half substitute for Egypt's under-23 team, Salah netted a brace against the Swiss club. And Basel's coaching staff were so impressed that they invited him to train with them for a week. The rest, as they say, is history. What almost never gets talked about, though, is how Salah adjusted to life in Switzerland, where he didn't speak the language and didn't know the culture. And while so many talented players from Africa and the Middle East tend to stumble at this point, Salah took on the challenge, taking potential stumbling blocks and turning it into an opportunity to be better. Salah's Chelsea transfer should have been his crowning moment. Instead, it was his darkest chapter. In the locker room, Jose Mourinho had been alleged to have brought Salah to tears, in effect shattering the confidence of the young Egyptian. Salah's time in England was exceedingly brief before he secured a move to Fiorentina, having played less than half a season at the club and making just 3 appearances in the Premier League for a combined 30 minutes.
Mohamed Salah.
The special one had apparently decided that he wasn't special enough. Not a scandal of Salah's creation, but a scandal of opportunity denied, a talent snuffed out before it could really spark.
What a start!
To free himself from his Chelsea past, Salah opted for the number 74 at Fiorentina, a conscious homage to those killed in the Portside Stadium disaster. It's a gesture little known to Western fans that says a lot about the man behind all those goals. At Roma, he grew rapidly under the tactical coaching of the Italian team. He morphed from a raw, promising talent into a goal-scoring machine, working tirelessly on his game even after training had ended. This workaholic mentality, honed in the crucible of Rome, stood him in good stead for his explosion into the Premier League.
Il colpo di tacco di Babacar per Salah! Salah! Salah!
Pasquale. Salah, attenzione, Salah! 3-0 Fiorentina.
Few anticipated what would happen when Salah arrived at Liverpool. What's seldom mentioned is that he wasn't even Liverpool's first choice. It was claimed that Klopp and his staff had favored Pulisic, Julian Draxler, and Julian Brandt instead. Salah was their fourth choice. It was Liverpool's sporting director Michael Edwards who advocated for the Egyptian. Imagine an alternate reality where Liverpool doesn't sign the man who would break all kinds of Premier League records. Hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive, subscribe now and ring the bell so you never miss an upload.
Robertson takes onto the flick of the near post, and it's turned home by Mohamed Salah. Mo Salah goes for it again. They've just changed it, and it's going to come back, and Liverpool score. It's Mohamed Salah straight from the training ground. Mo Salah, he's in.
Mohamed Salah kaleye baktı. Salah gol! Harika bir gol!
The 2018 Champions League final is best remembered for the moment Sergio Ramos reduced Salah to tears as he forced the Egyptian off the pitch. But with the World Cup just weeks away, Salah's dream of leading Egypt in 28 years worth of international competition seemed all but over.
Adam Lallana, who's back on the Liverpool bench tonight, he's had a season blighted by injury. It looks as though...
Unwritten was the story of how Salah had basically dragged Egypt to qualifying. In the 87th minute of a must-win match against Congo, with the score level and its World Cup dreams fading, Egypt was awarded a penalty. An entire nation held its breath when Salah stepped up with ice in his veins. His clinical finish took Egypt to their first World Cup since 1990. Salah missed Egypt's opening game against Uruguay, despite racing against time to recover for the tournament. When he played, he was well below his physical prime, but still found the time to score Egypt's first World Cup goal in 28 years.
يا صلاح محمد صلاح محمد صلاح وهوبا الله الله.
The next season, Salah came back with revenge on his mind. His goal scoring became instrumental in helping Liverpool clinch the Champions League trophy after it had cruelly eluded them the year before. And since, Salah won all major trophies with Liverpool and set records. He's now the fastest Liverpool player to reach 50 Premier League goals, in his count, in just 72 games, and the winner of 3 Golden Boots.
I have to thank everyone who voted for me, and looking forward for another award tonight. Thank you.
Mo, congratulations, you are the PFA Player of the Year. How big an honour is this?
It's a big, I feel great about that. I work hard and I'm very happy to win it.
You might say Salah the footballer is the greatest untold story, but even fewer have heard of Salah the humanitarian. He's quietly remade his hometown of Nagrig, paying for hospitals, schools, and infrastructure projects. And when someone stole from his father's car, Salah forgave him and gave him money and helped him get a job. These are the acts that reveal the real nature of a man whose greatest contribution is not as a goal scorer or trophy winner, but a person who's made a difference to the lives of people who had nothing to do with his 15 minutes of fame.
People want to compare me with another players. I'm different than anyone. Salah is different than the other ones.
Fantastic player, fantastic human being, outstanding athlete.
Now, Salah is achieving even greater things at the very highest level. So his rise from those dusty streets of Nagrig to the pantheon of world superstardom will inspire all. The real scandal will be to try to tell his story with just statistics. Mohamed Salah is more than a footballer. He's proof that perseverance means everything. He's a cultural icon who's unified nations, and he reminds the world that occasionally the best stories come from people who won't accept the restrictions placed on them. In Salah's case, by the incredibly biased and ruinous judgments of club-obsessed fans.
I work quite a lot in the gym. I think it's kind of workout, and also the diet has helped a lot, so I try to eat good all the time.
Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to ensure you never miss our next football documentary. Let us know in the comments below which player you want us to cover next.